First things first, proper tooling. Now I got the bezel started with the razor blade, and I remembered I should be doing a video on this. So that's what we're doing. I'll keep it short and sweet for you. Hope everyone's doing good. Liking, subscribing. I hear the likes help a lot. All right, so bezel that's good enough. That'll come off easy. Case knife action. No sweat, the case is safe. The bezel is fine. If you can't pop the crystal out like that, you can use some plastic pliers and do that. I don't want to do that. That's not my favorite way. I'm sure there's other ways, but you know, when you're having some troubles, sometimes I like to use the hammer. Easy. Crystal's off. The bezel is remaining. Now, there is a gasket under here. I'd like to remove that. That will be replaced. Put some of these tools back. I'll be putting the crystal and the case frame away. Now, the next thing we need to be doing is painting the numbers in. Now, for this, I'll be using the Testors modeling paint. I used to use some epoxy and ink type mixture that resonated, and that was really nice. But I don't know, we somehow ran out of that and can't find it. And I heard that they use Testors, so this is gonna be good. I've used it before. It works well. The funny thing is, when I went to go buy this stuff, this was the last bottle on the shelf. All the colors gone, all the rows gone, one black. And the lady said that people just come in there and they steal the whole shelf. So I was lucky to get it because I need to get this job done. And yeah, it was cool. So I'm gonna put a little block up here just like that. And I'll show you how I'm going to do this. I've used oil pick oilers before, but today I'm going to use pegwood. So I'll just take one of my razors here and I'm going to shave a little point on my pegwood, but I'll make sure that these shards of pegwood go into the garbage down here. Here I got the Testors. And I'm going to be mixing it up in here, putting it in this old parts container, and that's enough. Now, when this stuff seals on the threads, it's so hard to open. Anyways, what I like to do first is actually ink the numbers because then when I can go and refinish, they'll come out super flush. I don't know, that's just the way I do it. If there's any objections, I'm sure I'll hear about them, but that's okay. So let's get started. And this way is good because, you know, it doesn't need to be perfect because it will be refinished. So it's okay if you drop a little too much ink in there. Some of these numbers are harder than others. Oh man, one of my friends was saying, oh, I wish I could talk like Fabio. And then the other guy was like, yeah, you're gonna have to wait. Because I'm a fucking slow talker. No, it was really like, before we had the lapping machine, we would just repaint these numbers with this epoxy. And it had to be done like so perfect, you know? The way it's like resin and the epoxy hardened. But now with this tester stuff and the lapping machine, we can just easily fill these numbers so much quicker. It doesn't take too much time at all. So I don't know, I've been doing all types of videos, you know, refinishing videos, little repair videos, overhaul videos, put music, I like talk, don't talk. And I'm just trying to figure out my style of video. And you know, I kind of just like doing it all. I like trying new things, putting my videos together in a different way each time. I think it's cool. Yeah, I mean, YouTube's pretty fun. I don't know what y'all think about it, but I got into it. I was following people doing a mushroom cultivation, and I was like, man, these guys are cool, and they got, you know, subscribers, and they're just, you know, being themselves, doing their job. And then I was like, started seeing some watchmakers, and I was like, man, these guys are like, you know, some of these guys are hobbyists, and they got these nice cameras, and it comes, their footage just comes out so good, and they have all this time to make this editing. And I'm like, that's cool. So I gotta slam out watches, you know, every month, make a paycheck. Sometimes, you know, it's hard to find the time to edit and make these videos, but I think it's fun. And you know, since we're dealing with such nice watches here and at the higher volume, I feel like, you know, the footage just gets backed up if you don't edit the video and put it out. So, you know, I kind of just do what I can. So I appreciate everybody liking and subscribing and, you know, giving me the positive feedback I need. It really helps. Or even not positive feedback, you know, just like critical feedback, like honest critiques. That helps me out a lot too, because I really want to make these good, you know, I want to show off a good impression. But I don't want to be like, I'm not really a stuffy person, you know. Like I'm just a normal guy doing this job that I got into. So, you know, I do have a really nice passion, interest in this stuff. But sometimes it's, you know, it's fun, you know. It's fun. You're dealing with like nice watches. You don't want to mess them up. You just got to do it. Just got to do the job right. Make the watch better. Don't make it worse. And if you're paying attention, there's no need to be nervous, and the job will get done properly, and that's it, you know. Oh, and this is it actually. So boom. So I'll show you all right here. You'll see what I'm talking about. I'm not touching the ink at all. These numbers aren't perfect. Oh, here's a little trick I wanted to show you. Now, in order to give you guys that second angle, I actually had to redo. I actually took out all the ink and reapplied it, and it came out a lot sloppier. So I just wanted to show you a trick that if you end up doing this type of job and you don't have the lapping machine, but you need to repaint the numbers, and you do it sloppy like this, you can actually take away some of that slop. You just get some of your isopropyl alcohol and a paper towel. Put a little bit on your paper towel and just start wiping it away. And I'll clean up the numbers pretty good. So yeah, while you're painting it, you can swipe some off, and then if there's still excess, just give it a little wipe. So anyways, but you don't need to do that. Well, I don't need to do that because I gotta refinish it. So let's go to lapping machine and get rid of some of these blemishes and scratches and just do the sunburst finish the right way. Okay. So I believe I have the proper camera angle. You guys actually might even be able to see this better than I do. You guys might actually be able to see what I'm doing better than I'm able to see what I'm doing, but either way, it's a very hard shot to get, but I'm looking for the money shot here because I really want to show you guys what's up with this. And I appreciate you hanging in there. And right now, I need to do some test strikes to make sure that when I actually turn the machine on and start refinishing the bezel, that we actually have the proper angle. And also, I'd like to thank everybody for subscribing to this channel and watching me do this stuff. It's really cool. I didn't know I'd get to over 900 subscribers, so that's cool. Thanks a lot. I really appreciate it. All right, so I believe I have it correct. And I'm gonna choose this number 22. I'm gonna move the disc with my hand, pressing the bezel up. We're gonna see what type of coverage we're getting. So we're on the low end right now. I guess it would be called the high end. So I'm gonna lower this bezel just a touch and then give it another strike. Getting there. Wow, we're almost there. A little lower. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna choose a different spot now. Nice clean spot. 6 and 8. And I'll show you where we're at. Only this quick. Okay, that is good. It's super nice. Okay, I'm gonna show it to you. I'll show you the other spot as well. Okay, now you can see right under the 8. You can see that nice line evenly across the bezel, where I striked it with the wheel. And actually, being a little sloppy with ink was good because it gave me a clear definition of where we're at. I did do a couple strikes around the 16 and the 18, and it was a little too high, so I had to lower it. And I tried also around the 22. Yeah, you can see right that arrow between 22 and 24. I touched it a little too high also, but when I tested it around the 8, I had it just right. So it took me, it's about 3 tries. I got it. Now we're gonna do it for real. I'm turning on the lapping machine and giving it that final sunburst finish, and it'll clear up all the slop, the little ink run. But it's good when you run the ink because then the ink really fills up all the numbers. I'm really happy with that, where it turned out around that 8. All right, let's get to it before I bore you all to death. So we got the angle proper, machine's turned on. You know, there's still an angle that we need to get right, is where you hold spindle and how fast you turn it. You don't want to get it too fast, or else the finish can come out more diagonal, and that's not good either. So I'm gonna start slow. I'm gonna give a quick look after. And then one more time and then we should be done. Well, not exactly done. I'll have to do the mirror finish on the edges and the center, but you know what I'm saying. Wheel turning. Nice. See, even that I spun a little too fast. I don't know if you can see that. See, we're getting there. It's a little diagonal. More diagonal than straight coming out of the center. And those little blemishes where we did the testing, still there. So we need to take that down just a little bit more at a proper angle and things will come out just right. Nice and slow now. Wow. Looks so good. It's so amazing. Like that's all you need to do. Just gonna turn this off and have a look. There we go. So now you can see how crisp this really is. Okay, so I just, all I've done now is wipe the bezel off. Use a paper towel, some water, and dried it off with a cotton cloth. And you can see such an improvement with the finish on how it looks. Lines are nice and straight, real crispy. There are still some scratches that were there before, like around the 16, that those are fine. I don't want to go too deep. We're just trying to improve the look. But as you can tell, it's improved quite a bit. I mean, I'm being modest here. I think it looks real good. God, it's so crazy how well that turns out. Now I really just want to shine up the outer edge and the center edge. Give that a mirror finish on the center and outside. Really make it pop. So we're going lapping machine and we're gonna finish the job. Yeah, thanks so much. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on what you think, how this is turning out. Such a fast process, but it's more setup than anything else, and the improvement is it's colossal. It's just amazing. All right. finish this up. Okay, so I've installed the next disc here. Now this, I don't even need to have the machine turned on, and I want to get the center flat spot around the inside center of the bezel nice and mirrored. So I'm going to turn this and make it flush to the disc. Make sure it's nice and right. Now this, I don't even need to have the machine on. I'm just going to turn the workpiece and the disc will spin on its own. And that's all I need to do. Now this is a little tricky. You want to be careful because this cloth might just want to slip off. Nice. It's looking real good. I don't know if you can see it. We're just shining up that center. Just enough, you know. Now the next angle is this outside edge. Make sure I get that real good and tighten that on there. I want you guys to see it though. Yeah, maybe you could see that. Should be good. Yeah, if anyone out there has an Explorer 2, send me a message and you can, if you want it serviced, I'll service it for you. And I'll do this refinishing process. Make your watch look real good. Look at that. Yeah, I think it came out pretty good. Definitely better than it was before. And nothing's ruined. Looks real good. Pretty much all the way around. Last thing I'd like to do, although it's not necessary, is do the line finish on the bottom edge here. And you can see that angle is kind of underneath the bezel, right underneath that mirror finish, right where the mirror finish meets the edge and starts to go towards the bottom. for that, I'll be using this hard wheel here. So let's go do that, and then we'll be done with this bezel. I still need to finish the watch. So this is quick as well. Turn the machine on, put that there. Now I'm just gonna get the underside of the bezel. Spin it around like that. Oh man, it's done. It looks so good. That's the last part of the bezel refinishing. So here it is. We've got the mirror finish on the top inside. We have the sunburst finish over the numbers, and the mirror finish on the outer edge, and the line finish on the bevel underside. Could have actually taken this bezel down a lot more with the polishing and got it real perfect, but I hate to over polish, and this is enough. It looks really good. I'm very happy with the work. So now it's time to refinish the rest of the case, get the movement serviced, finish up with that, and I'll show you the entire watch put together before we leave. Don't forget the case back and the bracelet. And here's the movement, partially assembled. Still plenty of work to do. Had some water damage, leaky crown, tube gasket. And here's the case frame with the refinished bezel, so you could see the contrast from having one part of the watch refinished and the other part of the watch not refinished. And in just one moment here, you'll see the whole thing. Boom. All assembled, movements serviced, completely overhauled, full polish, case, bracelet, nicely done, and this watch is good to go. So that's a great example of how I refinished the Explorer 2. So thanks a lot for watching and sticking around with me. Hope everyone's doing well. Thanks again. See you next time. Times Radical style.